What's up, my boys? What's up, my girls? What's up, everybody in the world? It's your boy. It's your boy, MTP, 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 ASMR. Back. I'm back, guys. I'm back with another positive video, guys. You already know what time it is. If you don't, you're about to know. Sorry, guys. Today's another day, another dollar, another opportunity for us to be great, for us to reach our goals, do what we want to do, and just to be the best version of ourselves, guys. That's what we strive for on this channel, here, day by day. We just want to get better, guys, one day at a time. That's all it takes. You see the glare. You already seen the tablet, guys. You already know what time it is. So let's just get started. We're doing another One Piece chapter review. We're just going over it, just gonna read over it, and give you my thoughts on it. This is One Piece chapter 1142. He's been coming out with one every week recently, so let's see what's going on. The title, The Things I Find Scary. Cover page. Onichild Yamato and the Holy Emperor Pilgrimage, Volume 28. Give back the sword and the girls. Thunder Bagua. Exactly what that is. It's Yamato. She came in and she smacked Who's Who with a Thunder Bagua with her big club. I'm gonna show you guys the cover. A Thunder Bagua. That's what Kaido used to use. Okay. We start off, the children are in an uproar. Miss. Help us, miss. There's a huge snake in the schoolyard. It's, oh my god. Already off rip, guys. Don't get on my ass. I'm trying my best. And these are some, like, wildly wild names. They even got, like, subtitles at the bottom to let you know some Japanese shit. It's Jamil Girder, the world serpent, the in the week. And then at the bottom it says, this is a pun on Samotosu, the N, which is a homophone of weekend in Japanese. Okay, so it's a giant snake. Basically, they found a giant snake is terrorizing them. And the kid is saying, end of week, like Saturday. Yeah, it's gonna eat us. Roar. Everyone, get to the school. Get into school. They're all running away from this giant snake, crying. I'll show you guys this real quick. And these are giant kids. So this is a giant snake. We're on Elbaf. So the land of the giants, these are giant people, but they're kids, but they're still giant. But this is a giant snake. Alright, down it says, Walrus School staff room. Teachers, it's an emergency. There really is a big snake out there. Is it a beast from the realm of the dead? What's it doing in the sun realm? At the bottom, you have new people. Oh my god. And then, like I'm saying, on every damn chapter recently, we've been introduced to, like, newer people. Goddamn ad. Hold up. Give me a second. Okay. So, look. Sorry, I got my headphone in. He says, I hope we can get everyone out. And it says, mathematics teacher, Mr. Brad, Mr. Brad. Let's call the sheriff. Walrus School principal, Mr. Kaiba. But in the meantime, the kids are language arts teacher, librarian, Miss Angie. Miss is gonna eat Erger-kun. I don't know how to pronounce these names. Eager Kun. And then you see the snake is about to eat him. But somebody steps in. Whoa, it's like a big page. I gotta zoom in. Okay, he steps in. He says, "Out of the way." He pushes the kid out of the way. He has a giant like hammer. I think it's the Walrus principal. He comes in with his big hammer. It looks like, I think he might have put hockey on it or not. It's probably just already black. The snake sees it and he gets smacked hard as hell. He says, "Roar!" Gets hit, really smacked like hard. Okay, while it's in the air, you see Isao, Robin's friend from back in the day that saved her. He's he's running across a branch above the snake, and he jumps down. He says, "Sorry, I'm late. Leave it to me, Kaiba." And then he says, "Final." He charges up his hand, and he has a hockey. He's definitely using hockey. His arm is black, and it looks like black lightning. I don't know if it's black lightning or not, but it's definitely hockey, armament hockey. It says, "Final exploration." I don't know how to pronounce this. Sorry, guys. Exploration. Oh my god, that fucking ad. Okay. He gets smacked. He smacks him all the way to the ground. His head like caved in. Okay, let me see. And then kids are like shocked and they're still crying. They're yelling, "Yeah, wah, what the?" And then they say, "It's the principal." Whoa, he says, the principal. He says, "Oh, my back. Thanks for the hand, Sal." Sal says, "Don't mention it, but what's the deal with the snake?" And the kids yell, "Mr. Sal." And at the bottom it says, it's a big text box. It says, "Former giant warrior pirate, Principal Kaiba." You see, he's got like a warrior aesthetic. You see, Sal, he has a peg leg because he lost his leg. But he has like this warrior like look to him. Walrus. Okay. And at the bottom, the kids are saying, I didn't know the principal was a warrior. Mr. Sal is as strong as they say. He used to be a Marine, right? Cool." Now they're all cheering up. Robin and Chopper is with them. Is with Sal. Robin says, "So there are monsters in the realm of the sun too, Sal?" Questioning, asking. Sal says, "You get the occasional wild animals, but this." Chopper says, "It's huge." It definitely is huge compared to everybody else. Sal says, "Sorry, everyone. Didn't mean to scare you." They say, "Thanks so much. Woo, Mr. Wolf." Mr. Wolf. Okay, and then Chopper says, "What now?" Oh wow, they're calling him a wolf. That's funny. Everybody that comes in contact with Chopper, they call him a reindeer. They don't call him he's a reindeer, but they call him some type of thing like a cat, some type of raccoon. But I think one of them called him Mr. Wolf. It says, "Mr. Wolf, school in interior. Huh, Mr. Wolf, what happened? Grr. PE teacher, Mr. Wolf." Oh, no, okay. I'm sorry. But so they usually do that. But this guy named is Mr. Wolf. He's the PE teacher. He's all covered in blood and injured. He says, "I'm fine, but the children, what happened?" Yalva and the others just walked off, and they didn't say a word. Where did they go? "You're friends with the Luffy guy, right?" "Yeah," Robin says. One of the kids asked her. She says, Did he do something to you?" I don't know what that was about. The kid's acting kind of weird. He's like tapping, like next to her. She said, "Did he do something to you?" Like, and then, "Be careful, Mr. Sal." He's running back. "The children, don't touch them." Don't touch them. He says the children don't touch them for some reason. Okay. And then, oh my god, these ads. goes, what? And then he's running. He says, where did Yalva and the others go? That way towards the beach. Sir, what's wrong with them? They look like they were sleepwalking. Robin says, sleepwalking. They say, yeah. They're not waking up. Come back. Where are you? Where are you all going? Sound the horn. The entire country needs to be alarmed. The principal, I forget his name. I just said his name. But you see the kids. They are sleepwalking away from the village, and like you see an arrow on the side. I guess you already know what the arrows are. So from Gunku, I think she's controlling them, making them walk. Sao said, isn't that overkill, Kaiba? His name was Kaiba. Something's off, Sao. Look at the forest. Whoa! And then you see them sounding the horn. My brother is kind of loud outside, but hopefully it's not distracting enough. We're almost done, guys. I think. They sound the horn, right? Brr. Robin says, huh? What the? More monsters. Where did they come from? No one could. Oh, did I miss something? I feel like I missed something. Okay, whatever. I guess I didn't. Anyways, more monsters. Where did they all come from? No one could call it overkill after seeing this principal. You see a bunch of other monsters in the background. They're big as hell. The kids are passing out. They're passing out. What happened? What's happening? What? Wake up, everyone. What? I don't understand. Hey, what's going on? Chopper says. Put me down, Sal. Let me examine them, Chopper says. He says, okay, help them with whatever this is. We've got to stop the other kids and get them to safety. Realm of the Dead. So we're back to where Luffy and Loki is. Did you think just keeping... Oh, okay, this Loki, he says, did you think just keeping one sea stone shackled on would be enough to sap me my strength? How naive. He's still all beat up and bloody, giant as hell. He says, if you care about keeping Elbaf safe, remove the last shackle. Rest assured, even my current state, I'm far more helpful. Adjourn says, Loki, because he was there. He was trying to stop them from releasing him. Luffy says, yo. And then Sanji, oh yeah, Sanji's there too. Sanji says, what's the deal? Loki says, I'd hurry if I were you. If I strike, the flames will rage. You know about Elbaf's greatest weakness, right? I will wipe you all out. Her journey, he's lifting up his hammer, and it looks like lightning is coming from the hammer. Adjourn yells, stop it, Loki. Loki smashes his hammer against the giant tree that he was shackled to, and a big flash of light shows up. You hear crackle, rumble, and everyone is looking surprised. A big lightning strike comes out from the tree, all the way out from the sky. Goes into the sky, and it hits a branch of the giant tree that everyone's on. And now it's on fire. One of the branches is on fire. And you hear the people in the village, they say, was that lightning? Elder Drool, a fire was broken out in the south. I heard a horn blare too. This is bad. Put it out. War is school. Mr. Sal, principal. Huh? All the monsters. I remember them. Are you serious, Angie? It was just earlier today. A flashback. You see the lines to a flashback. It's Loki. He can use his hammer to destroy the world. Nuh-uh. The one who's gonna do that is Nika. Okay, you see them drawing pictures. Yeah, they're just drawing pictures. Hey, uh, look look at mine. I drew Loki because he's the strongest, or he's the scariest. No way. Femir is the most frightening. Don't stand on the table, the teacher says. And then you see all the other kids are talking. She says, no, it's a ghost. One says, Draggard. Another one says, a storm. Another one says, no, Neuhugger. Another one says, Jern. And then one says, my mommy. And then the teacher says, are you kids finished? And then one of the kids says, Miss, thinking about this stuff is going to give me nightmares. And she says, sorry, Yalva. This is Yalva that we're talking about. That's, they're looking for in the current time. But this was like earlier today. It's a flashback. The teacher says, but this drawing and written expressions really let your personality shine. Each of you have a unique perspective, and your imaginations are amazing. Now she looks worried, like the teacher. She looks worried. She says, present time. She says, all the beasts are the things that the kids fear the most. The principal says, that's crazy. This is their nightmare world. And you see, oh my god, these giants are gigantic. I'm sorry, I'm just yapping. But these giants are gigantic. But these monsters that the kids, okay, so these are like what the kids were drawing, their biggest nightmares. You see big ass dragon, a big wolf. You see a big bird, a giant cloud, a ghost. You see the mom, somebody's mom, like they were saying earlier. You see what it looks supposed to be Nika, and one that looks kind of like Loki. He got the horns. That's funny. And then it's a big panel. Okay, this is the end. And then we flash towards that new guy. The new guy. He's the part of the Holy Knights. He's the lizard-looking guy. His eyes are closed, or they were closed, and now he's like waking up. He says, "All right, that should do it." No, he says, "All right, that should do it," and then he goes to sleep. He noses off, and then one of the other guys, he says, "Yep, good work, Quilligan. I'm gonna call him Quilligan." He wakes up. He says, "I'll let it up once those runts reach the ship. Do you think they'll be able to get them back?" To love is to inevitably hurt one another. To love is to inevitably hurt one another. I forget his name. He's the older guy that came with the lizard-looking guy. He says, "Ain't that right, Gunku? What scares you the most?" Gunku is silent, but she says, "Nika." What scares her the most is Nika, apparently. And then at the bottom it says Elbaf and Tormor. One Piece to end. Next, damn, so there's gonna be a break next week. It says break next week. So that was the end of this chapter. Chapter 1142. So a lot is going on. They unshackled Loki, and now he's like, assumably, I assume he's not going on a rampage, but he's just showing off how strong he is. He lifts up his giant hammer, smashes against the tree, lets off a giant bolt of lightning that hits one of the trees, the giant tree that they're on. Elbaf is a giant tree, and there are 3 levels where they are the realm of the dead or some shit. The middle is like the middle realm, and then the higher realm is like heaven or some shit. So he hits the tree, lightning comes out from it, and it hits one of the branches. Now it's on fire, and now there's now they're trying to put it out. But meanwhile, the kids are basically like getting kidnapped, like how they were planning. The Holy Knights were planning in our last chapters. Apparently, they have the ability to make them sleepwalk, and sleepwalk and conjure up whatever these these kids drew these nightmares because their teacher told them to draw like what fears them, like scares them the most. So they drew it and like wrote about it or whatever. And now they're like they're alive, and right now they're giant and they're alive. So one of them must have an ability to make nightmares come true or some shit like that, or make something like that. And one must have an ability to make them like fall asleep, or like just fall asleep or something like that. I'm thinking the lizard had the sleep one because literally he was saying, yeah, so I did it, and then he fell asleep. I'm thinking it's him. I'm thinking the older dude has some type of ability to make, or they might have, I don't know. We'll figure out in future chapters. But a lot was going on. Loki is big as hell, really intimidating. He's all bloody and bashed up, but he still looks hard. Yeah. So now we're about to, next chapter, we're gonna figure out what the game plan is and what the actual threat is. So that's it, man. That's it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. One Piece, One Piece chapter 1142. There's gonna be a break next week, so we're gonna have a break next week. So that's it. That's it for another 2 weeks at least. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, man. Let me know what you guys want to see in future videos down in the comments below. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, share the video with a friend, family, anyone you think might enjoy these videos, man. I will very, very, very much appreciate it. And just thank you all for the love and support, man. It's been real cool, just like slowly building this audience, man. It's real dope. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, man. I'll see you guys tomorrow.